Alright, Black Goose TV family, what's good with y'all? You already know I got some boxing news for you. It's another segment of the Canelo Alvarez drama. I did a video earlier today. I was talking about basically the news that Canelo Alvarez might be unhappy with Golden Boy Promotions. He might be seeking a buyout. He might want to leave, blah, 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 blah. I basically told y'all my perspective on it, just so I can reiterate what I said earlier, just a little bit of it. At the end of the day, what I was saying in that video, it was my opinion, it was my perspective of the matters, and I was just basically letting y'all know from what it looks like to me. I don't think any of those news or any of those sources or anyone reporting that, I think it's all false. I don't think any of it's true. That's just my opinion. I think this was all planned out. The things that are going on in regards to Canelo, the IBF title, Triple G versus Derevyanchenko. I think this was all planned out beautifully by the boxing gods. I think they wanted this to happen because it can only make the Canelo versus Triple G trilogy fight that much bigger. So, it just so happens, BoxingNews24.com, shout out to them. I get a lot of my sources from them. I would say maybe 80% of the time they're right. Very unbiased. Great site. Check them out if you haven't seen them. As always, I post my sources on the YouTube feed and on the Facebook page, facebook.com/BlackGoose. But it says here as a headline, Canelo Alvarez wants to wait on Kovalev versus Yarde results before he schedules next fight. So, that's interesting. So, you know what that says to me? Or at least how I perceive it, is that there's no beef going on with Canelo and his promotion. Why would there be? Like, let's be real. Like, that's crazy to me, for me to think that Canelo's going to get mad, or at the very least try and opt out of his contract, the biggest contract in boxing history, because he got the IBF stripped from him, even though he's the franchise champion. A lot of people don't mention that. It's funny. When he was named the franchise champion at the time, and that's just the day and age we live in, you know what I'm saying? What have you done for me lately? Or what have I heard lately? They're not going to remember something like he was named the franchise champion. Everybody was up in arms. Some people feel like he didn't deserve it. Some people, how you going to make that out of the blue? And other people feel like he did deserve it. But I'm like, you really think Canelo's going to be tripping over an IBF title? I'm not saying that's not important, but he's the franchise champion, y'all. It's all part of the game. So don't let these other channels, don't let these certain news sources fool you. They're just wanting to make Canelo versus Triple G bigger. Now, back to the point at hand. If Canelo Alvarez is waiting for the winner of Yarde versus Kovalev, what does that tell me? All along, he wanted that Kovalev fight. He never wanted to fight Triple G. We know this because, obviously, in my opinion, at this point in time, Canelo versus Triple G 3 wouldn't be bigger than Canelo versus Triple G 2. That's my opinion. Just because Triple G, what have you done for us lately, right? Canelo's team knows that. Triple G team know that. The boxing gods know that. That's why he's fighting for the vacant IBF title, because once he wins that, if he does, anything can happen in boxing, one punch changes everything. If he does win that, he's back being basically looked at as that guy, because at the end of the day, DAZN is a big market when it comes to overseas, but in the U.S. it's not as big as a market. So even though Triple G got that big contract with DAZN, DAZN still has to establish himself in the U.S., so people have to remember that. So what better way to establish Triple G in the U.S. with DAZN? I'm not saying Triple G isn't known in the U.S. I'm saying Triple G as a DAZN fighter. For that to be something as a a beautiful thing for us to see and kind of be drawn to him having the IBF title. He has a belt. Well, more cash. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get back to the point at hand. My bad, I'm getting distracted and I'm going off subject. But my whole point to this whole thing is why I feel like this supports my theory. Remember, my theory, my opinion, my perspective, just from what I see, is if Alvarez is waiting on the Kovalev-Yarde results, if Kovalev beats Yarde, I am telling you right now, Canelo's next fight will be against Kovalev before the end of this year. This was all planned out. This was all... Y'all forget there was rumors that Canelo was having knee issues. So some of these people reporting saying that Canelo is upset because he couldn't get that fight in September because he always fights in September. If you want me to be real, I think Canelo wasn't 100%. He could have fought, obviously, whoever he won in September. But it's like, look, yo, if it's something that doesn't make me a bigger name or add to my legacy, why take the chance? I can rest up, I can heal a little bit longer, let my knee get exactly how I want it to be, and now I have the potential. Like at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if he'd be willing to fight Yarde. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. And then I have another video I'm going to have to post about the Demetrius Andrade and Canelo negotiations. Because obviously, like I thought in my head, I haven't watched the video I posted, so I don't remember what I said. But obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's not what everybody was making it up to be. But at the end of the day, that still means something. And I'll explain in another video. But, yo, if Canelo's waiting for these results, I'm pretty sure he's hoping Kovalev wins, and Canelo versus Kovalev is going to happen before the end of the year. Triple G is going to fight Derevyanchenko, and obviously if both of them win, you're going to see the trilogy fight between them just be that much bigger, right? People are going to be demanding for it. So that's why, in my personal opinion, I never bought into the idea that Canelo was thinking about a buyout or was trying to leave. Golden Boy was even to the point where he was upset. Like, obviously, he may not have liked certain decisions that were made, but look, man, he signed the biggest contract in sports history at the time. So it's like, come on now. BLAKGOOSETV all day. Stay positive, y'all.